It was really good. We hit pretty much every special teams that we needed to hit. Started it with the kickoff, live cover. That unit's really good. We have a lot of guys that can run down and make some plays, even some young guys that are here for the first time on Fikes Field in a live scrimmage situation. And then we got into our starting offense, starting defense, and it was really, really good execution right down the field offensively. Bang, 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 10 plays. We're inside the 10-yard line. Throw up a fade ball, and the guy that we need to step up big time is a guy named Roger Cray. Roger Cray comes up with a one-handed interception and marches it 108 yards for a touchdown on a return. So good and bad, obviously, to that situation, but with regards to where we're at as a team, with Dre Simmons being a guy that we certainly miss a lot with his experience, that was really encouraging to see. And that's been the case in 2 of our scrimmage situations. Roger Cray has really stepped up in critical moments and inserted himself not only as a great player, but as a playmaker, which was good. And then, we kind of hit it. We had a little bit of adversity offensively next series out. We had our second team offense versus second team defense. Didn't move the ball as well, and then we put Drew Eccles in with the first team offense just to get a chance to get his feet wet. Just in preparation, always being ready for that situation. We throw an interception on that, and Marcus Ward takes it to the house. And it was great to see Marcus Ward return and feel good about running around making plays. And then really from there, I just saw the offense really respond. Started slow, responded really well, and 2 guys that really stood out to me in the running back crew. Definitely Furby looked awesome. DeAndre Furby ran hard. We shut him down after the first big series, which was good to keep him healthy, but wanted to get him some live licks. The other guy was just outstanding. Was Marquez Trigg, and he looked awesome. And then of the young guys that I thought that really stepped up, Jakari Moses, he ripped off about an 75-yard touchdown run on the first play with the young guys scrimmage, third group against the third group. So he went 75 yards, and he looked explosive and fast. So looking forward to seeing that running back group, and of course Quentin Baker. He did what he does. He turned a 5-yard gain into a 25, 35-yard gain with just being dynamic in the field. So defensively, man, I liked from top to bottom. I liked what I saw, particularly with the first string defense. The second string defense looked good at times. Tackling, was good, but it just showed that these live scrimmage situations are completely necessary for us to get the right amount of tackling in before we play Eastern Kentucky.
2 weeks in the book, so what do you want to see in week 3?
Just want to see just an unbelievable trust built between player to player, player to coach, coach to player, coach to coach. Just building up that trust from us knowing who we can put out there and trust them to do their jobs. The players trusting us to put them in the best positions to be successful. So just the theme next week is going to be trust. Family trust within the family, and that's been really good. But we are getting close enough to the game. We're still 21 days out, which is kind of crazy, actually. I feel like we should be playing a ball game here pretty soon. But still 21 days out. But just that trust going into game 1 is going to be incredibly important for us to know that we know. We don't just feel like we know, but we know that we know, and that's really what is kind of the next step.
You talked about the trust. That's what you want to see in this upcoming week. But in terms of on the field, trying to get that game ready tweak that you kind of talked a lot about, how do you kind of approach that?
I was really encouraged. We had a full officiating crew, all collegiate officials, and very, very limited on our penalties, which was awesome. And they changed the sideline rules in terms of coaches being out on the sideline. First time you get rung up for it, it's a 15-yard penalty right away. There's no warning. So if I'm on the field at any point in time, once I step over that white block and onto the green, I'm putting myself at risk. Second time, the head coach is ejected. So we wanted to really practice that today. And the way we do that is it starts with the players being behind the second white line. And so it was really good to see that, because we certainly don't want to have any sideline issues. And that's a game-ready type thing, especially with the new rule. And we made sure that 21 days out, that's something that we emphasized today.